It wasn't until earlier today when I first heard about Johnson v. Dunn, and I thought, I'm going to put this video out there so you guys are aware of it. It's not good, and I say that because it's a case involving qualified immunity where, once again, we lost and the police won, courtesy of the government and the courts. But before we get into an in-depth discussion, let's go ahead and review the video of the incident that led to the handing down of this court case, Johnson v. Dunn, in the 11th Circuit. You'll remember it went viral, but just remember, this does not end well. But let's go ahead and review the video.
You got your ID on you too, sir?
I'm a passenger. I'm not required to identify.
In the state of Florida.
It's a sentence that would eventually put Andre Rocks behind bars in 2018. With cameras rolling, Pasco County deputies eventually say they stopped Rocks, his father, and uncle for a partially folded tag and faulty trailer lights, but not before demanding IDs from everyone in the car, with Rocks refusing, citing his Fourth Amendment rights.
If you want to play that game, we can pull you out and I can take you to jail for resisting.
Rocks' dad eventually told deputies, but things began to escalate when deputies tell everyone they need to get out of the van while they conduct a canine narcotics search.
I'm not asking you to, I'm telling you to at this point.
And the moment his feet hit the pavement, deputies begin handcuffing Rocks, the deputy first saying he isn't under arrest, but quickly changing his mind.
What action have I taken to commit resisting arrest?
Now give me your name. That's resisting arrest.
That is
That's
not resisting
obstruction.
arrest.
This gentleman sued Deputy Dunn, who's in the video, and the sheriff of Pasco County for Fourth Amendment violations. He was just an innocent passenger in a car. He wasn't suspected of a crime. And the Middle District Court of Florida agreed, and they denied qualified immunity for Dunn and the sheriff. They appealed the district court's decision to deny them qualified immunity, and it landed in the lap of the 11th Circuit, and they reversed. They said, the people in the car, even though you're not the driver, you're already lawfully detained, and officer safety. The police really need to know the identity of the people they're dealing with and if they have any warrants or anything like that. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to reverse the district court. We're going to go ahead and grant qualified immunity. So now in the states of Florida, Alabama, and Georgia, if you're a passenger in a car, and I don't know if that applies to buses and all the other modes of transportation, it looks like you're going to have to pony up your ID, and if you don't, you know what the cops are going to do. They're threats of force and violence, and if you still don't give it up, they're going to drag people out. See, this is the beauty of what the government does to us. Now in the United States of America, if you're just an innocent passenger in a car, you have to give up your papers to law enforcement, and if you don't, they get to use extreme force and violence. I'm going to tell you now, and I'm making this prediction going on the record that we're done. This is going to spread all through the United States because it's now legal precedent. And if someone says, what about the Supreme Court? Remember, they don't take cases on qualified immunity. I just put out a video a little while ago that covered this whole thing, that case after case, if it involves qualified immunity, they don't hear it. So we're stuck with this. And I just want to repeat that in the United States of America, if you're just sitting in a car and you don't give up your identity, cops can kill you now.
Your papers are not in order.